So we invite you to think about the ways that you can and do support this church. That's both financially and in other ways. We often have people speak during our stewardship campaigns. This morning, Allison Sador is going to just answer a couple of questions for us. This is our chance to get to know a new person and hear some of the ways that your giving and other ways of supporting the church make community happen. So, Allie, I just want to note that you're one of our newer folks at church. You've been showing up pretty regularly since sometime in Advent, end of November or in December. So the two questions that I would love to hear from you. The first is just, what made you want to find a church?
So that's a little bit of a tough question because I think in around August I had just come home from the West Coast. Well, not home from. I was visiting a partner, an ex-partner in Seattle. And that breakup hit me really hard and still is pretty traumatic and led me to some dark places. And so I talked to my mom, and she helped me find a church that was inclusive, trans-friendly, LGBT-friendly, progressive, a church that would hold me.
Okay.
And I found it.
Yeah. Thank you. And then the other question, and I didn't know this ahead of time. So thank you for a really open and vulnerable response to that. Finding a church is one thing, but what has kept you coming back? Because you've been here almost every week since then.
I think probably the sense of community, the sense of, I would say, dare I say, unconditional love that everyone has for each other here. And the support, like the active support that is shown. I've had Stephanie drive me to work after church. I've had people show up in little ways like that, and I'm continuing to show up for people elsewhere, and I think that's what keeps me coming back is, all of the ways that love is shown here.
Thank you. Thank you for being vulnerable with that. And I will name, because I put this before the offering and preface this by saying this is part of our pledge campaign, and we also recognize that folks have different ways of contributing and different things that they can offer. I want to name that Allie has been a constant presence here, has contributed through being a greeter at the door, through helping to count money, is preparing, I think it is it chicken and waffles for Angie in her recovery by signing up on that meal train. Gluten-free, right? So stretching. So for all of the ways that you are adding to the community here, I give thanks for that, and I encourage us all to notice the ways that we keep this going. So it is what you all put into it that keeps it going. So I invite you to hold on to that as we bring whatever offerings we have this morning, and as we consider our pledging for the upcoming year.